Let's go. My name's Dan Giesing. Welcome to our first look at / episode 1 of Thimbleweed Park. What is Thimbleweed Park? Thimbleweed Park is from the creators of Maniac Mansion. It is a point-and-click adventure game, which is something a little bit unique to our channel. But I grew up playing games like Space Quest and King's Quest and Maniac Mansion and Zack McCracken and Monkey Island. And so this was kickstarted a few years ago. I backed it. I've been waiting for it to come out, and I'm excited to finally jump into this game. So I don't know much about the plot. I just know that there's 5 controllable characters, and it's designed in a similar system to the Scum system of the early days of Monkey Island, where you pick your verbs. You guys will see what I'm talking about, but let's go ahead and jump in and start this thing off. Okay, here we go. Casual mode if you're new to adventure games or you're looking for a quicker experience because life is exciting to do. Or hard mode if you're an experienced adventure gamer and you want all the puzzles because nothing more exciting in life than playing adventure games. Once you choose, you can't change without starting a new game. You can play in casual mode, then play again in hard mode and see the additional puzzles. So, for our experience, I mean, this is the dilemma. So I'm thinking if we're doing this for YouTube, I'm going to go casual. But if I was going to not, I was going to do hard mode. But here we go. 1987. I was 4 years old. Light. Lock. Population 81. Part 1, the meeting. Okay, so in case you didn't pick up on that, that indicated that someone got killed. Alright, what do we got here? Trestle Trail. 1.7 miles. Oh, hello. What's he drinking? A bottle of barbecue sauce? No, Dan. It's actually some sort of liquor.
I fly halfway around the world and an odd note is waiting for me in my hotel room. It says to come to the bridge down by the river. This looks like the place.
Alright.
I could really go for some Wiener Schnitzel after the long walk out here.
Alright, so in case you've never played any of the old style adventure games, so here are your verbs or your actions. And so, for example, we'll click on open, and you can open the gate. You could try to open Willie. You could try to open yourself. But for us, let's use the logical conclusion. There's a part of me that believes we should be playing the hard mode, but nonetheless, we'll press on. We'll go ahead and talk to Willie and see what he's up to. Alright, click on the choices to say things. I'm supposed to meet someone down here. Have you seen anyone? Are you a victim of inferior... Are you the victim of an inferior American social support system? I have to go. I'm sorry I couldn't offer you a drink. Alright, let's go. I'm supposed to meet someone here. Have you seen anyone? And let's go. Are you a victim of it?
Are you a victim of the inferior American social support system?
I need some whiskey.
I'm supposed to meet someone down here. Have you seen anyone? Sober up, sir.
Sober up, sir.
I'm glad Chuck is dead. Ruined my life.
Wake up, sir.
Wake up, sir. Wake up, sir. Wake up, sir.
He's out.
I have to go. Sleep well.
Alright, so let's press on here and let's take a look. It's telling us to look at the note. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Boris, I'm glad you decided this is the right solution to our problem. There are eyes everywhere, so follow these steps. Leave your ID in your hotel room, go to the river, Turn off the light above the trestle trail so I know you've arrived. Meet me at a large entrance. Got it. Make sure you're not followed. So we need to go turn this light off. Alright, so we'll walk to the light, and we'll go ahead and close the light.
I do not see a way to turn it off.
Pick up, and then the rock. Alright, pick up the rock.
I wonder how I can turn off the light to let them know. I wonder if I can use this rock to put out the light.
Alright, so this is an indication to me that we should probably be playing on hard mode. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pause this and then bring us right back to hard mode. Alright, so I went ahead and now we're in hard mode. I started the whole thing over, but so we're back in this. So now all of a sudden, I don't see those tips. And I don't know if it's because we turned off if because we already went through the tutorial part, but nonetheless, I don't want people telling us what to do, or I don't want the game telling us what to do. That's the whole fun of these adventure games. And let's go ahead and press forward. The other thing I have to note right away, the voice acting and the music, very good. And I feel like to bring a game like this back, like this, if you remember Monkey Island, or if you remember Maniac Mansion or Zach McCracken, this looks exactly like it. So I think to do that, you've really got to bring something different or unique to the table, and I'm hoping that this will be the case. Let's go ahead and see if we can close the light.
I do not see a way to turn it off.
We also need to relook at this note. Cool. All right, so here we go. So no way. So now we know we have to pick up the rock and smash it, but I don't really want any more puzzles ruined, so we're not going to roll with that. But let's go ahead and say use rock on light. All right. So that was step one.
I've completed step 3 of the note. Now for step 4.
Let's go ahead and look at step 4 again here. Meet at the large entrance to the underground sewers. Make sure you're not followed. Is there anything else? I saw something like around here sparkling, but apparently that's nothing. Let's move on here. What else do we have in our inventory?
It is the key card for my room. It is my wallet, and it has $252 American dollars in it.
Prototype
It
pillow
is
bear.
a pillow bear prototype. Turn the bear inside out, and you get a pillow. I am not tired now, nor do I need a hug from a bear.
All right, let's press on. Walk to old tree. Whoa! What the heck was that? Is that a ghost? Get moitered. None of us were prepared for what we'd find that night, or how much it would change us all. Part 2, the body. All right. Color me interested and intrigued. Well, Dan, I didn't know this was a mystery game. I don't know what it is either. We're about to find out.
So tell me again why you're here.
I was assigned to the case by the Home Office in Albuquerque.
There is no home office in Albuquerque.
What?
It's neat to know.
Look, I like working a case alone. I especially don't need some junior agent messing up my investigation.
Scully and Mulder.
Especially some junior agent that thinks I don't know there isn't a home office in Albuquerque. So stay out of my way.
She's rocking
Take
that
a
blue
lot
pants.
of notes. Sit back and learn. And I'll wrap up this case and we can both get the hell out of here.
Your reputation certainly precedes you, Agent Ray.
I'll take that as a compliment, Agent Reyes.
It's how it was intended.
I'm sure it was. Let's photograph the victim and head into town to talk to the local sheriff. The body is starting to pixelate.
Body starting to pixelate.
How are they aware that they're in the game?
This is going to be a long night.
All right. Let's go ahead and let's look at our notes here. The body's starting to pixelate. Ray's going to get on my nerves. Hopefully she stays focused on the case and lets me do what I need to do. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the body.
Appears to be a male, approximately 40 years old. Looks like he's been in the water for 24 hours. You can tell by the pixelation around the nose and neck. Let's see here. There's no wallet in his pockets. But I found a card. Possibly a key card from a hotel.
All right, so in case you didn't pick up on it, one of the features or one of the intrigues to play this game is the underlying humor throughout, and I feel like Just found a bottle there. I feel like Ron Gilbert has got a unique sense. So you're either going to like it or you're not, but chances are you'll probably like it. All right, so let's go ahead and see if there's anything else on the body.
There appears to be a small hole in the back of the head, origins unknown. The hole in the victim's head doesn't look like a gunshot, more like a puncture from a sharp object. Which is odd, because the opening title sequence clearly showed a gunshot with accompanying sound effect.
All right, let's look at it again.
His suit looks tailored, possibly European in design.
Euro boys?
Appears to be a male,
Okay.
approximately
So
40 years old. Looks like he's been in the water for 24 hours. You can tell by the pixelation around the nose and neck.
All right.
There's no wallet in his pockets,
All right,
but
so-
we found a card, possibly a key card from a hotel.
Let's go ahead and we're going to take a picture of the body.
There's no film in the camera.
What if we look at the camera?
It's an instant camera, but there's no film in it.
Let's open it
The
up.
camera is out of film.
Okay. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at the bottle.
It's an empty whiskey bottle.
Excuse me?
It's an empty whiskey bottle.
I don't know if we're supposed to pick it up. Isn't that evidence? Let's talk to her. Can't talk to her. Guess we'll pick up the bottle. Look at said bottle.
It's an empty whiskey bottle. Definitely not the murder weapon. Wrong-sized body hole.
Okay. I thought he might have got clinked with it. Nonetheless, let's look at our badge.
Detective Antonio Reyes, Junior Agent. It's definitely my badge.
Alright, so we can't talk to her. Can we pick up the corpse?
That's the coroner's job.
We use the corpse?
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Pull the
Better
corpse.
not. I don't want to turn the body over. That's the coroner's job.
Give camera to Ray.
Like I don't have enough to carry already.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What if we want that thing back? Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, so we got all the information from that. Let's go ahead and look at the key card.
It's a hotel key card from the dead man.
Oh, we can switch people. Alright, so I said that we're going to have up to 5 characters we can mess with. Let's go ahead and see what her notes are. Appears to be a male, 40 years old. Looks like he's been in the water for 24 hours. Nothing in his pocket. Okay, so let's see exact. Okay, this must be shared notes. And this is her individual notes. Got into town late this afternoon. What a dump. I'll try to avoid contact with the locals. I'll see the body and figure out if it will suit my needs. What? Long highway. I hope I don't have to walk that way again. Arrived at the body. It should do just fine as my cover. I hear rustling in the bushes. Someone's coming. Oh, great. Some other agent showed up. I wish I wasn't aware the Bureau had been alerted. I need to ditch him. That's interesting. She's got the film.
It's a sample package of Polaroid film.
All right, so let's put the
It
film
only contains one photo.
in the camera. Use said camera and corpse.
Smile.
All right, so we got that.
Now we can head into town and find the local sheriff.
And let's look at the cell phone.
It's a cell phone.
Can we use the cell
The
phone,
cell
ma'am?
phone has no reception.
All right, let's switch over to him and have him explore this way a little bit. So I like it. This is very simple to use. I can appreciate that. Walk to something odd. Look at something odd.
It's covered by the underbrush, but it's an old abandoned chainsaw. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice.
Walk to chainsaw of disappointment. Pick up chainsaw of disappointment.
It's pretty rusty and totally out of chainsaw gas.
Okay.
Definitely not the murder weapon. No missing body parts. That old tree is blocked. What was that? Violin music coming from the sewer?
What's in there?
That old tree is blocking the grade entrance.
Can we use an empty chainsaw on
I
the old
can't
tree?
use it until I find some chainsaw gas.
All right.
The trail ends here. The trail ends here at this
Okay.
huge rock wall.
So I think our time here is good. Let's go ahead. It's time for us to get out of here if I'm not mistaken. We'll go ahead and take a look at the notebook. And we're out of here. Let's look at the sign here.
Trestle Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7 miles.
Is Jiminy Cricket here? No, he's gone. Everything's gone. We'll go ahead and open the gate and let's get ourselves out of here. So why does she want to use the body? And for what purpose? Questions that will be revealed. Look at tuna can.
Is an empty can of Crockford's tuna heads, the good parts.
Let's pick it up. The good parts.
Is an empty can of Crockford's tuna heads, the good parts. Still has that fishy tuna head smell it's famous for.
Let's look at sedentary.
Behind jaggy lines from mucus phlegm games. I don't get it. Who'd ever let a game be named that?
Is there anything interesting
Behind
about it?
jaggy lines from mucus phlegm games. I don't get it. Who'd ever let a game be named that?
All right, let's press on. What was that? Pick up circus flyer.
It's a circus flyer with a crazy-looking clown on it. Pretty good makeup, though.
What
Signals
the
are
heck?
very strong tonight.
Why are you dressed like...
Why are you dressed like a giant pigeon?
We're the Pigeon Brothers Plumbing. I'm Beth. That's my sister Emily. Hi there. But remember, signals are very strong tonight.
Why brothers? Your sisters?
Why brothers if you're sisters?
Dad was expecting to have sons, and he was too cheap to have the van repainted. So we're just rolling with it till he's dead. Oh, soon. Shut up, Emily. Signals are very strong tonight.
What is she talking about?
What signals?
The signals. Signals are very strong tonight.
Yes, you already said that.
What?
But what signals?
I'm just screwing with you. Dark night, deserted road, me in a giant pigeon costume.
What?
It was too good to pass up. But the signals are strong tonight. Very strong.
You almost ran over a federal agent. That's a felony. This is really odd. Should I save my game? I think I've had enough of your need to find the sheriff and solve a murder. Let's see if we can... Let's play this one.
This is really odd. Should I save my game?
I wouldn't worry about it. The game was expertly designed to have no dead ends or death. Yet still be scary and have a sense of tension. You can feel safe exploring whatever you want. But I'd watch out for the signals. They can be very strong and disrupt the power grid.
Alright. Playing a classic adventure games taught me to save
That
often.
playing classic adventure games has taught me to save often.
That was true, up until Monkey Island. At least with LucasArts-style adventures. Then the designers realized that death and dead ends weren't making the game more enjoyable. It was actually making it less fun.
That seems like a sensible approach to adventure game design.
It is. It just takes a little longer and requires more thought and planning. But it really pays off in the end.
Alright. Let's go ahead. We'll go the easy route on them. We're not going to threaten them. We'll say, I've had enough of you. We got to find the sheriff and solve this murder.
I think I've had enough of you. I need to find the sheriff and solve a murder.
Nice talking to you, too. Eek! No time to talk. We need to figure out the signals.
Are you too nuts?
Nuts. I could really go for some salted nuts right about now.
Beep.
Let's
Beep.
go ahead and
Whack. Beep.
open the van.
No need. The perps are outside.
Whack. Click, click,
Should we look
click.
at the van?
It's a plumbing van driven by big pigeons.
Alright, let them do their thing. We're moving on. Hold the left mouse button down to follow the cursor. Got it. Speed walk. We just passed something up. Plastic rings.
From a six-pack, you're supposed to cut them up before tossing them. Saves wildlife. Now I just have to find a garbage can.
Why are we picking up all this trash is the question.
It's an empty soda bottle.
Oh,
5-cent deposit in Michigan, Hawaii, California, Arkansas, Idaho, Wisconsin, Nevada, Georgia, Virginia, Connecticut, Vermont, Maryland, Kansas, North Carolina, Texas, Montana, Tennessee, South
All
Dakota,
right.
District of Columbia, Florida, South Carolina, Washington, Arizona,
all
Montana,
right, all right.
New Jersey,
all right.
Utah.
Let's go to the cemetery. What happened to her nub? Oh, hello. Nothing of interest yet. What's up here? The heck? Rip is right. The Endless Cemetery? I don't see anything. Walk to tomb door. Look at tomb door.
The heavy wrought iron gate is closed. I see a switch inside. I don't see a way to open it, but I see a switch inside. I can't put it in there.
What if we use bottle on plastic
I can't
rings?
put it in there.
Use...
I can't put it
Maybe
in
you
there.
could cut that and then tie this to that and then flip the switch. Walk to the Chuck sign. Look at the Chuck sign.
It's Chuck's final resting place, apparently.
Look at the flowers.
Flowers left over from a funeral. A flower from the cemetery.
All right, let's go ahead and see if we can we talk to them. Nothing.
Flowers left over from a funeral.
All right, so let's go ahead and speed walk out of here. So we picked up some flowers. We found Chuck's final resting place. And let's see, right now we could switch to our other dude. But we'll roll with her right now. And get her to speed walk out of here. It is a little egregious in terms of this, but I read a little bit of a review on this, and at some point we uncover a map that I think will allow us to fast travel. But this is good, because you want to
I can't reach that.
be able to
I
explore
can't reach that.
the regions. Alright, so let's press on here. I got the Tom. The heck?
Wait for me.
Alright, so we've got the Thimbleweed Park. And let's
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can do what I need to do.
put them in an awkward position and say thank you guys so much for watching part 1 of our Thimbleweed Park first look at / playthrough. It's interesting. It's definitely, if you didn't grow up with this sort of game, this could be a new experience for you, but it's often, I have very fond memories of these style games, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say this game's been in development for at least a couple years, and as a result, I find it hard to believe that this is going to disappoint. Nonetheless, let me know what you guys think in the comments below of Thimbleweed Park. I'm sure if this is your first experience with this sort of a adventure style game, it may be for you, it may not be, but let me know either way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys enjoyed it, clicking the like button helps out a great deal. And as always, I'll be interested to read your guys' reaction in the comments to see if you want to see this continue. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.